The head of service of Rivers State, the Honorable Commissioner for Information, their sister, the former Commissioner for Information and Chairman of the Publicity Committee of this first year anniversary, Right Honorable Evans BP, the Special Advisor to His Excellency on Strategy and Political Affairs, their permanent secretaries, the Chief Press Secretary, and the Chairman in Board of Internal Revenue, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press. You know, as he announced that there are no ladies amongst the pressmen, I just remember at the bar too, they don't have ladies. So it just reminded me where I'm coming from. Well, today we are here to brief you on the first year anniversary program of His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State. We have a very concise program of activities just to mark the governor's first year in office. We have come out with just a 20-day program of events in his characteristic style of embarking on what we have come to know as calm and quiet revolution. He doesn't want us to embark on an elaborate voyage of celebrations over a long period, spend so much money on funfair. That is not what he is about. He wants us to just do exactly what is crucial and critical to let the people know what the government is doing and the direction of the government. Most of his activities, the focus of the government, the projects embarked upon, everything will be published in a book that will be distributed during the account of stewardship, which is part of the activities that will take place during this first year activities. So that book, the scorecard, will give you every detail, cover by cover, of what the governor has been doing, which projects he met, at what stage he met it, and how far he has taken it to, and everything that you will ordinarily want to know that your government is doing. And at that event, which is on the 29th of May, the media and the general public will have ample time and opportunity to ask questions. Because when you see the book and the governor makes his presentation, it is expected that if you have questions, if there are areas, gray areas you need clearance, of course you will be given the opportunity to ask and also have the opportunity of getting a copy of that scorecard to go home with, study, and appreciate what the people's government, the government of Sir Siminalayi Fubara, is doing in Rivers State. So briefly, the 20-day program, let me now tell you what we are going to do to mark this 1-year anniversary. There will be a few projects to be commissioned and other activities. We will start on Tuesday, the 14th of May. And that day we'll be commissioning the Old Bori Road. The Old Bori Road is to serve as an alternative to the East-West Road in that axis. Those of you who know that Elele has this, you know what we go through on the East-West Road, which is a federal government road. But this Old Bori Road is the intervention of the state government to help to decongest the terrible traffic situation on that road. So that will be commissioned on the 14th, which is Tuesday, the 14th of May. Then on Wednesday, 15th of May, we'll be commissioning the Andoni section of the Ogoni Andoni Opobo Unity Road. I'm sure those of you who have been in the media around this state, you must have heard of the Unity Road. It was started in the days of Sir Dr. Peterobi, and successive governments have been taking it to different parts or levels or parts of the state around that axis. The governor has now taken it up to the Andoni section. So that section is what we are going to commission on Wednesday, the 15th of May. Then on Thursday, the 16th of May, we'll be flagging off the Elele Omoku Road. Now that Elele Omoku Road is important to let you know. It's a massive project. I'm sure later the Commissioner for Works, if you need, can tell you details. That is the project. That project is about 80 billion. It's a massive dual carriage road connecting the Kwere area from Elele through Umudiaga, Egbeda, down to Omoku. It has bridges along the way. It has several components. Because you understand it's about 80 billion. And 31 kilometers with bridges and so many things on the way to do. Then on Friday, 17th of May, we'll be commissioning the Emoa-Kalabari route. From Emoa to Tema. Those of you familiar with the Kalabari area, you know that that is the only road that leads to the Kalabari area, where, by the grace of God, I come from. And that road has been dualized. I used it just last weekend. It has been dualized, and it's a wonderful experience using it. By God's grace, on Friday, 17th of May, His Excellency will commission that road. It is instructive to note that road was started just about the end of the last administration, and about 20 was paid for then, has now completed it by paying the remaining about 80%. That road was constructed by Julius Berger and is over about 21 billion. The value of the contract, because I was there for the flag off, and I know I had 21 billion and some fractions. I don't capture the fractions, but I know the the main figure. So he has completed it and will be commissioning it. Then on Monday, the 20th of May, we'll be commissioning Egbeda internal roads. Egbeda internal roads. On Tuesday, the 21st of May, we'll be commissioning phase 1 of the Port Harcourt electrical village. And then we'll now flag off phase 2 of the same Port Harcourt electrical village. Now, it's important to understand this electrical village and distinguish it from the spare part market. Spare part market is the one that His Excellency flagged off not long ago. That one is meant to take care of the spare part dealers around Ikoku. Now, the electrical village is different. It has started, and phase 1 is already complete. That one is meant to take care of all those electrical and electronic dealers around Okija, all those people, so that you can now have a properly organized place. So if you want to buy your electrical materials, you know there's a specific market for that purpose. And His Excellency has ensured that that project is, part of it is complete, which will be commissioned as first phase so that they can start using it, and then construction of second phase will start. Then on Wednesday, 22nd May, and Thursday, 23rd May, we'll be having the Rivers State Economic Investment Summit 2024. This is a very crucial summit. Most of you heard the governor talking about our IGRO and efforts being made to ensure accountability and to ensure that we are able to raise our IGRO. These are some of the things. And to bring in investment and the associated employment opportunities that will come with such investment. So there will be a forum to highlight, discuss, and plan how to encourage investment in Rivers State. His Excellency decided that in his first year in office, his focus on economic investment, on transforming the investment atmosphere in the state, must be clearly highlighted. And that's why you can see that just this week, he started with the loan, award of loan to micro, small, and medium-scale businesses, so as to kickstart and empower those at the lowest level. And then now, this investment summit is to attract those who are up there to also come down. So while those on the bottom are coming up, those upstairs are also coming down. And at the end of the day, the state will be better for it, because every segment of the state, by the grace of God, if all these things succeed, will be impacted. And there will be activities galore in terms of commerce, industry, and investments. Then on Friday, the 24th of May, We'll be flagging off the Okanea Obogoro Road. Those of you who are familiar with that road, it's in the heart of Obiakbo, and very crucial in terms of decongesting some other major roads and connecting Obiakbo to other areas of the state. On Saturday, 25th May, we'll be commissioning the dualized Omoku Egbema Road. That's from Omoku to Egbema. Egbema is around the boundary with Imo State. So from Omoku City, the road has been dualized up to that point, and it will be commissioned on Saturday, the 25th of May. On Monday, 27th May, that, of course, is Children's Day. So naturally, the children will be part of the activities of this period. So Her Excellency, the wife of the governor, will be graciously be hosting children. After the normal Children's Day activities, she will host them, have a reception for the children. Then after that, in the evening, there will be a state banquet. Now, this state banquet will be to mark our first year in office, to mark the 57th anniversary of Rivers State. Rivers State will be 57 on that day. And to underscore the importance of that day, a book on Rivers State will be unveiled at that state banquet for Rivers people and residents to read and have a broader understanding of the state. And on Tuesday, the 28th of May, we'll be launching, that's after the Children's Day, we'll now do a youth program. There will be the launching of a youth development program on Tuesday, the 28th of May. And then on Wednesday, 29th of May, which ordinarily is Democracy Day, the day the governor was sworn in, that is the day exactly, marking exactly 1 year, he will now do the accountability forum, the account of stewardship, when he will present his scorecard, when, as I said earlier, the media, the public will have the opportunity to interrogate any issues you have in mind to interrogate. That day, the governor will be there in person, all of us working with him, commissioners, members of the ESCO, all of us will be there, so that if you have any question relating to our office, the one the governor is not answering, those directly handling can also answer. That is the essence of the account of stewardship, to render an account to the people who graciously elected the governor into office. Then on Thursday, the 30th of May, we'll be flagging off the Trans-Kalabari Road Phase 2. This is another legacy project. This project, some of these major projects, coincidentally, were initiated in the days of Sir Dr. Peterobi. But one way or the other, most of them were, like this one, was abandoned. Like the Unity Road, this Trans-Kalabari Road, even the Port Harcourt Ring Road. The idea started then until this governor came and is doing it. But these are major, the Unity Road, the Port Harcourt Ring Road, Trans-Kalabari Road. These are major projects that this state can never forget, and exactly, that this state can never forget or do without, that are being handled by the River State government. A similar project is the Border Boni Road, but that one is handled by federal government. But these three, the Unity Road, the Port Harcourt Ring Road, and Trans-Kalabari Road, the state government is handling it. And our governor is determined to ensure that no matter what it takes, that under his stewardship, these laudable dreams that have existed for a long time, talking about Sir Dr. Peter Odili's time, and His Excellency Toby, their regime, that's from 1999 till now. We're talking about 25 years ago. These dreams have been on the table, our drawing board. Okay, so he's trying to make sure that they become a reality. This is another very, very expensive project. I don't know how much it will cost because I think, but I know it's in hundreds of billions. That I know, because I know the number of bridges. The number of bridges. This road, if you are doing flyover, if it were flyover, this road alone will have over 20 flyovers. The money you will use for this road, you can construct over 20 flyovers. I can tell you for sure. Because it's my area, so I know the rivers to be crossed before they can even get to Bacana alone. The river, that's his place. Before they can get to Bacana, the rivers they will cross. And then from Bacana, before they will go to Tombia, before they will go to Bukuma, it's not an easy thing. I just pray that when we flag it off, His Excellency will have the money to actualize this. This is a very gigantic project. So that will be flagged off on the 30th of May, Thursday the 30th of May. Then on Friday, 31st May, in the morning, there will be presentation of certificates that are pending to some traditional rulers. And then in the evening, there will be a praise night. We will have a praise galore where most of the gospel artists in and around the state will join His Excellency, the governor, and the government, and the people of the state to just glorify God for what he has done and he is doing in the life of this state. That will be Friday, 31st of May. And then on Saturday, the 1st of June, we will be having the Rivers International Marathon. We will enjoin everybody to come out and partake. We want to institutionalize the marathon. You have a lot of places you have their marathons that attract a lot of people to the state and also encourage the residents to begin to learn the habit of healthy living and keeping fit. You have the Boston Marathon, you have the Okpekpe Marathon, the London Marathon, and everywhere. We want our own too. In London Marathon, I know a man, because he has been doing it, has been there for a long time. He has been partaking when he was young. He's 80, a black man, is not even a white man, that has been living in London. Each time they do it, you join them. And he will run till the end. Well, but he doesn't win, but he must get to the finishing point. Yes, and you can imagine 80-year-old man completing that kind of race. And it is something because over the years he's been doing it. We too, we hope that by the grace of God, by the time I will be 80, maybe I'll be doing it too, so that by then I can, by then I can also join them and finish it at 80. Then we'll round up on Sunday, the 2nd of June, with a Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving will be holding at St. Paul's Anglican Cathedral on Aba Road in Port Harcourt. At Garrison, yes. On Sunday, the 2nd, we will conclude the events with a Thanksgiving to thank God for what He has done in the life of this government and in the life of Rivers State for the past 1 year. As I said earlier, you can see we only picked just a few projects, just a few, just to indicate in different areas, just to indicate to the people that even in your area, something is happening. All the projects that have been completed, that are being completed, they will be on the scorecard. We feel there is no point going around for 1 month, for 2 months on a jamboree of projects commissioning. Most of them that we have completed, we have already put them into use. That jamboree and the fun fair with 5 live coverage for 1 event, we feel all that is not, His Excellency, if you know him, that's not his style. He believes in doing what is necessary and leaving the rest to the public to judge. So most of his projects, they have, that are completed, the public is already using it, and you have all of them in the scorecard. Just picked a few of them in the various senatorial districts just to indicate what is going on and for the people to feel the pulse of the government. I think that basically is the 20-day plan of action to commemorate the 1st year anniversary of the government of His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You can see that.